Welcome back to the DFS Sweatshop. I am your host, the DFS Jerusalem, and you can follow me, of course, on Twitter at DFS Jerusalem. Tonight, I'm going to be taking you into the beginning of tonight's NFL preseason Hall of Fame game 2017. We got the Cowboys versus the Cardinals here. Yo, it's going to be dope, man. NFL, anytime NFL is upon us, bro, we are in a good spot. Like I'm so happy that NFL has finally started. It's beginning to take shape, and we are ready to rock. Okay, so let's go ahead, jump into it just a touch. Something I want you to realize. I'm gonna open up DK here. I'm gonna open up DraftKings and FanDuel because I want you to take a look. Here we go. I want you to know exactly how things are going to be going, man, and what we can look forward to, what we can expect as far as NFL. Now, we've got a 2-game slate in the preseason. It starts at 8 o'clock, of course. And the number one thing that I want you to know is you don't read too much into what's going on in the preseason. There's a couple of places you can look where you're going to find out who's going to be, receiving the bulk of the playing time. You've got 2 games here. You got Arizona, Dallas, of course, that game tonight. Then, the next game is going to be Houston and Carolina. Okay, so you don't have to get everybody you can in tonight. A lot of times we look at that in DFS, and we wanna see our money make money. So what we do is we roster everybody in the first game of the slate. Like I'm gonna tell you this: Thursday night games. I always enter the contests that start on Thursday night because they go throughout the entire week. And I love to enter contests on FanDuel specifically that start Thursday night. And I won't pick a single motherfucker because it is characteristic in those games that the Thursday night games are just not good ones to play. Defensively, yes. Offensively, no. So you don't have that to worry about so much on a slate like this. But let's take a look, man, and kind of grab some information about who's going to be starting the game, what we can look forward to, and what I'll do. I'll go ahead and pull up the let's put up the Hall of Fame game. Let's put the Hall of Fame game. NFL. NFL Hall of Fame game. Let's check it out. All right. Now, the starters are not going to be playing the entire game. You already know you're not going to get Zeke. You already know you're going to get very, very little David Johnson. So those are not the guys that you want in your lineup. I'm telling you, those are definitely not the people that you want in your lineup. It'd be a good idea if you could go hit up DraftKings, FanDuel, and they have the actual starters already laid in place. But this being the first game of the season, you're not going to really have a great idea. So it's going to be a really, really nice, really nice slate, a 2-game slate that we're going to be getting into. Let's go and MLB is still going on too. So I'm just checking on, making sure the weather is all good. Feeling slightly more confident. ATL line passes just east of. Okay, cool. Making sure all the games are going to play. All right. That's the homie Kevin Ruff, man. Does really great work as far as the MLB weather stuff. So take a look at some of the guys that I like. All right. Let's go over to DraftKings. Look at some of the guys that I like. In terms of wide receivers, you look at Cole Beasley, probably going to start the game, not play a ton. Terrence Williams either. You could be looking at some of the younger guys really getting it in. Where's the homie? And see, you see everybody's priced at 5.5 here. Everybody's priced at 5.5 just because. Just because like everybody's priced cheaply. Let's go to Dallas here. You're not going to see a ton of Dez Bryant. You may see some Bryce Butler. I like him. He's a guy that needs to prove himself to be a part of this offensive rotation. He's going to be a guy that I'm going to be looking forward to. Taking a look. And this is just people from today's game. In terms of Arizona guys, you know you're not going to play Larry Fitzgerald. Jeremy Ross, no, you're not going to play him. Jerron Brown, probably not. A couple of these guys that are questionable, you're not going to play them. J.J. Nelson, yes, J.J. Nelson's a guy that I'm going to play. And we also know that the quarterback spot, started the game is, I think Blaine Gabbert is going to see a ton of time in this game. So while he might not start the game, I think he's going to be a guy that's going to play a lot because Drew Stanton is solidified as the backup. Carson Palmer solidified as the starter. Blaine Gabbert is trying to beat out Trevor Knight for that third spot and maybe challenge Drew Stanton for the backup job. So we're going to see him get a ton of work. And you see we already paired Blaine Gabbert with J.J. Nelson, but J.J. Nelson might not see a ton of work like that. So let's go back to the wide receivers and select another Arizona wide receiver in the spot that we think is going to see a little bit more to work. Britton Golden is a guy that you can look at. Let's take a look at Britton Golden here. Now, last year, 8 receptions, 82 yards, 1 touchdown. A younger guy they want to bring along, a guy that still proved himself, wants to make the team, wants to have a spot here. Also makes perfect sense to get a guy like that. He's probably going to see more time with Blaine Gabbert than J.J. Nelson will. Okay. Now you want to look at some of the other side, some of the Cowboys players. What are you going to do for your defense? Well, we already got so many of the Arizona guys. It's only right that we take a look at some of the Arizona defenders. The Arizona defense. But let's take a look at the Carolina Panthers one first. I would much rather play the Panthers defense because the Panthers have the best running back that I want to get involved. Like the running back that I want to get involved in this lineup, the rookie guy that I think a lot of us are going to want to take a look at is going to be the McCaffrey kid. Of course, he's a rookie. I'm going to start him here against Houston. And then be looking where what I'm doing now is I'm stacking. I've already stacked wide receiver, quarterback. I've got 2 wide receivers actually in the quarterback. I got Bryce Butler from the Cowboys. I like McCaffrey here from the Panthers, and I'm going to also go to defense and put the Carolina Panthers defense there because that's going to help the 2 of those stack together. Looking in the flex or in the tight ends, check that out. Now, as far as tight ends go, we know that C.J. Fedorowicz is a guy who was already on the team last year. Ryan Griffin already on the team last year. Those guys are more or less blocking tight ends. We want pass catchers, a guy that's going to go out and catch some passes. And I know Greg Olsen jumps out at you, but guess what? Greg Olsen is not going to see a ton of run. He's just not. He's already on the team. He's solidified. Jeff Swain, guy is injured. You don't want to play him. Rico Gathers is one guy that I think you can take a look at here for the Cowboys. Definitely. You look at Rico Gathers here. He's a guy that I kind of like. In the flex, we probably will want to put another running back in the flex. In my estimation, man, the best way to attack preseason is to kind of fill up your lineups with running backs from the same team. At least 2 running backs from the same team is going to help you out a lot because you're going to see carry split. This is a place where one guy is not going to get 20 touches a lot of times. And you look at McCaffrey, a guy that's a rookie. He comes in, hits a home run, sits down, does his thing. They feel good about what they have in him. Then you're going to take a look at some of the other guys from the Carolina Panthers. Maybe some Cameron Artis-Payne, Fozzie Whitaker, maybe. I would go Artis-Payne in the spot. He's another guy trying to prove himself, stay on the team. And then you would fill in that flex spot, whomever you desire. I can't fill in a full lineup here. DraftKings would come after me if I do that. They would say that we are colluding. But that is the way that I would attack it. Okay, so we've got a really solid NFL season coming up, man. I'm so excited about that, man. Ready for that to get cracking. And take a look at these at the games, man. Watch, preseason NFL helps more than preseason of any other sport. Like spring training in baseball doesn't really do much. Preseason NBA, yeah, it helps a little bit, but you already know who the guys are. Preseason NFL, it helps. When it comes to, finding those sleepers, Tyler Irvin, I like him too. Tyler Irvin is going to be a good one. When it comes to grabbing those sleepers and being invested in the preseason would really help you out later on in the NFL season. And there's a couple of guys, man, that every year they just have really good preseasons. They do well. There's one kid from Atlanta, from the Braves, Aldrick Robinson. This dude goes ham in the preseason. Can't catch shit once the season starts. He plays for the Atlanta Falcons, but he goes ham during the preseason. The homie Corey Washington from Charleston down my way, he was nutty last year in the preseason. Got drafted by the Giants, played for them for a little bit. He was nutty in the preseason. So you've always got guys that perform well in the preseason. Find out who those guys are and make sure you roster those guys. Don't go too heavy. Don't go too ham in the preseason, man. It's not. This is more about learning how to construct your rosters, learning how to build a quality stack, understanding how to go. How to go quarterback, running back, wide receiver in a stack and feel comfortable. Learning how to get that RB2 and also a defense together that you like constructing quality rosters. That is what this is about more than anything. That's what it's about more than anything. The preseason, that is. It's about learning how to construct those quality rosters. So just wanted to share a few moments with you, man. Yo, this is a line that I kind of like, and I'm going to be playing it. I'm going to throw somebody else in the flex. You decide who you want to throw in the flex. This has been, of course, your host, the DFS Gurus. You can follow me on Twitter at DFS Gurus. Remember, something I want you to do, man, follow the beat writers in NFL, man. They really help out a lot. They really help out a lot. Follow the beat writers. Make sure you follow the beat writers, man. And have fun enjoying the Hall of Fame game. It's going to be a good one. All right, check it out. So, it's going to be live streamed everywhere. You got no excuse for not watching some of the game. Man, yo, you're not going to get a lot of Dak Prescott. You're not. You're not going to get a lot of Carson Palmer. They might play a series and sit the fuck down. So you want the other cats. You want the other cats, bro. You do not want to. You don't want to go all in. You don't want to go all in on the stars. You know, and the starters. You don't want to do that, right? It's going to increase a little bit more and more as the preseason goes on, but just do not hang your hat on starters this early in the preseason. Okay? So, of course, man, this has been your DFS Jerusalem, man. Thank y'all so much for patronizing the boy, man. About to sign off, man. Got some stuff going on with MLB. We rocking with that. Remember, rock with us, man, throughout the season, man. If you want to join us, go to the website, www.dfssweatshop.com. That's where you can enjoy all the tips and tricks that we teach, man. Another look at that lineup: Gabbert, McCaffrey, Artis Payne, Bryce Butler, J.J. Nelson, Britton Golden, Rico Gathers, the Panthers defense, and you can go ahead and throw that other guy you like in the flex. Much love to you, man. If you're on FanDuel, keep it 250. On DraftKings, keep it 200. You're rocking with the best, so you're always keeping it 300. Peace.